talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents. The first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Snags it quickly on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
They'll test the right side. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Manning. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Manning to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Right side, it's Bear. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Davison. They were all over it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And wings it incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And man, this one getting off to a slow start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored. But, man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw, Manning. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Longhorns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Smothers. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action, here's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for running room. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be 1st down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Tough run here. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Arch is going to throw for it. Has it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Brown. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Push forward on the sneak. He got it in there. Touchdown.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board. Down 7. Makes the catch, and he's free. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. These corners backing off a bit. Here's Moore to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that 1st down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Moore to the air. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Deep in the end zone, it's Simon. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for room, it's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Showing the arm strength to the left. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
He uncorks one deep. Goes high to pull it in. And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorn!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dante Moore. Right side, it's Hooks. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Moore will throw. And they're not on the same page there. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Burrowing for yardage. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating block.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Booster!
4th down, Moore. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Breaks into the open.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in.
Alright guys, I couldn't talk earlier, but I guess it's going to be the end of this video because that guy conceded. Crazy. Anyways, I'll probably film another one tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. Peace.